The Fox and Studio Canal series War of the Worlds is dreadful, and we just need to wake up to this. The fact is, it's not at all a remake of the original classic, and I'm just going to say, it's add some spoilers, but it's not good. I would say it's slightly better than the BBC version, which they completely came up with themselves, and they sort of went for their own slant. But before we start this, I wanted to say that this show is made by 3 separate companies, so I'm not placing the blame on one of them. I just wanted to say how I did not like this show at all. So without further ado, let's get into this review. First point I'd like to bring up is how this is really not an adaptation of H.G. Wells' classic story. You know, the ones where tripods, come from the sky, from Mars, and they attack Earth, and they try to wipe out the human race. Nope, this one feels like it just put War of the Worlds to its name to try and get viewers. The only thing that's slightly true to the original that it's tried to do is that aliens are in it. And it's got to the point where the War of the Worlds by Tom Cruise is even more truthful to the story because that has tripods. Even something I could make would be more truthful to the story. Point in case, here's my attempt.
Hi, how are you guys? Oh, from Yanni.
That was clearly a joke, but my point still stands is that was more War of the Worlds than this series, because that had tripods and that had the normal things that we'd see in War of the Worlds. So, in my opinion, this really isn't War of the Worlds. It's probably just branded that way to seem like it is. But in my next point, I'm going to really try to describe what really degrades this show. Problem I have with the invasion is this right here is it. That's all we get of the invasion. We don't get the Horseland Commons iconic scene, which I'll put an audio clip of now.
When suddenly the lid fell off. Two luminous, disc-like eyes appeared above the rim. A huge, rounded bulk, larger than a bear, rose up slowly, glistening like wet leather. Its lipless mouth quivered and slavered, and snake-like tentacles writhed as the clumsy body heaved and pulsated.
Credit where credit's due as well. Even the BBC managed to get this iconic moment from the War of the Worlds franchise, well, not franchise, but films and books, into the show, which is something that this failed to replicate. And it's just nothing like the same. Maybe they were trying to be different with the show, but it's really not worked out. And then we come to the aliens. These things genuinely are the least threatening aliens seen in a film. Look at them, they literally look like the Boston Dynamics machines. How are you scared of this? It's this scene that makes me laugh the most. Just watch this. It just makes me laugh how this is supposed to be the terrifying thing that has come to destroy all humans. It's just embarrassing, to be honest with you, that this is what they've gone for. No tripods, no alien looking creatures, nothing. They've gone for these weird robot things that don't work with the show at all. So now what I'm going to move on to is But even funnier than what we've just looked at, the acting. I just wanted to pinpoint the acting in this specific scene at the start of the invasion. It's just awful. Watch this. No disrespect to Gabriel Bryan either, who's a fantastic actor on his day in films like The Usual Suspects and Hereditary, but let's be honest, the acting in this scene is pretty stale. You know, he's not really having much facial reaction to what's going on, which in that situation I'm sure you would. You know, it's not something you see every day, and it's just shocking that this is the type of standard we're getting for one of the best literary things ever created. It goes all against, you know, the code of good acting. It just upsets me that this is the quality we're getting for such great potential and one of my favourite, you know, books of all time. And seeing things like this just makes me wonder if we'll ever get a good War of the Worlds adaptation, if anyone could manage it, because we haven't seen it so far. That's the end of this video. I just wanted to make a short video while I'm working on a big project. Obviously I told you that I'm working on a How to Beat. It's taken longer than I thought it would, but hopefully I can have that out in the next couple of weeks. So you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.